Hello YouTube, it's Eternal Frost here, coming at you with another video of Inquisitor Martyr. Wanted to go through some of the other classes, so you guys get a taste for what they all look like. I've only got two more characters left. Among them I've got this Crusader, who is of the Assault variety. Now those of you who know Warhammer 40k know Assault means in your face, mash them in the face, melee goodness. So that's exactly how I'm going to be playing this guy. I do have the ability to run with the Storm Shield, which gives you a charge. But in this case I'm using a Suppression Shield because it gives me one extra, basically 360 degree AoE. Centered on myself. So because of the slow recharge rate on the Power Axe's sweep, this gives me the ability to handle mobs with better efficiency by swapping back between the Suppression Shield's splash and the axe's wide swings. So alright, so I'm going to run a tarot mission. Actually, you know what, let's just do a regular star map mission so you guys can see what that looks like. I don't think I've done that before. We've run a... maybe next one we'll do what the priority missions look like. So here, we're going to basically zoom out on the star map and kind of show you what this looks like. This would be just basically a random drop. So here you can actually zoom out further because there are different sectors, and in each sector you have different planets. But I'm going to stop here because I see some green here. So basically, at a glance, you can see these green are going to be matched relatively well to your own level, your power ranking in the top left corner, the 237. And anything that's yellow will be a little bit higher, and then of course you have red, which makes it very difficult, a really high power ranking. It's basically one number to kind of tell you how strong your character is and how difficult a map is. So you can definitely play well above your own difficulty. In this case, if I look here, we have a Nurgle infestation with Nurgle demons with a power ranking of 255, so above my level, but nothing too bad. Now it will give me some bonuses and minuses, depending on if it's more or less difficult when I play it. Like it'll say, like in this case, if I drill down in here, it'll say I will take 4% less damage, or I will deal 4% less damage, which is bad, and I will take 7% more, which is bad. If we look at the top left, we can see the variety of opponents we will be facing here, like a Nurgle Dreadnought, for example. I think there was a demon in there, some Unbound Raiders. So you can kind of tell at a glance here what you should be facing. And you can also kind of see prior, the Nurgle Demons tells us what faction we'll be playing. So obviously the Nurgle Dreadnought is because we're facing Nurgle Demons. This is actually more useful than it sounds, because if you've got a Cabal mission and you have to do, like, collect so-and-so trinkets or whatnot, you usually have to do those from specific enemies, so you'll know what to target in order to complete your Cabal or collectible missions. Anyway, so we're going to do a quick drop. I think it was Purge, if I remember correctly, so our task is to basically kill everything. Very Warhammer 40k. So sit back, let's do some slaughter, and hopefully you guys have fun. I know I will. I like power axes, so it's good times. I tried to pair it with a plasma pistol, but the slow sweep just made it very poor against more than a single target. In this case, I do have a plasma pistol melee build on my second slot, and that's going to be with the power sword, which can spam its wide sweeps.
Is reeling from the demonic cacophony that emanates from the contaminated area.
Oh, reel your flesh mind. Here we got plasma pistol and power sword. Because of the cooldown here is only 0.9 seconds versus the power axis 3, I can basically spam those wide sweeps. Also, it has combos, so the 5th strike on the single target will do like that orange flash here is like 500% damage. So the power sword is what I'm going to use for high armored targets, or if someone keeps on running away from me, I'll pull the pistol out and shoot him in the face because that's annoying. I'll try to jump on everything because that's what I would prefer to do.
Die, unclean!
But I see that this class plays a lot more aggressively than some of the other classes. So the two shield powers for the suppression shield, and I think all the shields really, number 1 is going to give you a block, which basically for a while that little moves section that just put up there is active, you take no damage. So it's really good at tanking things, obviously, because if you time it right, especially against the big guys, you can essentially shrug off all damage while you're doing damage. So against these guys, of course, this is why I have the suppression shield, because I can still do that area of attack even though my force axe is still charging. I'm timing that really poorly on the block there. That's okay. I think I need to increase my focus recharge rate for those jumps. Who's this guy? Taking him out with a power sword.
For the Emperor!
Maybe a couple of plasma shots in there. There you go. He hit. Psychers tend to explode when you kill them. Sorcerers, all the like, so try to step away before they get you. That drill over there is really annoying. Let's go. More completely nice. Yeah, behind me is gonna die. Horrible, horrible death. The suppression also does knockdown, so once you've carved through someone's suppression, it's stop it. Good way to knock them down. The leap will also cause knockdown too. Want to chain knockdowns. And that sweeping attack is glorious with the X. Got a void shield on this guy, so. Oh man, I might not be able to do enough damage. Do that thing already.
Overheat.
I was gonna say, as long as I can spam that plasma pistol, I should be okay, and then I overheated. I don't know what that infection thing was all about. Something new, maybe? I'm just not aware of. Oops. This pistol's also good at blowing up these barrels. Because you don't want to do it with a melee weapon, obviously. Get yourself in the face.
Kill the heretic!
Oops, wrong button. Sit down. That didn't do anything.
Kill the heretic!
Because my suppression's low, I'm getting knocked back by this guy. Very frustrating. Yeah, that plasma pistol to the face does quite a bit of armor-piercing damage, so it's really good, again, against those single targets. Plasma pistol is great for those just well-placed single shots.
Die, heretic! Die, heretic! Perish, filth!
hand back. I can shoot you too. That's even better yet. When they're crowded like this, it's hard to actually do anything. Draw them out one by one. Be a little easier. Block that shot, then something else hit me. Something bad hit me. So I've increased a lot of the HP skills for this guy so that if my life gets too low, my inoculator will automatically recharge. Definitely helps with tanking. And, you know, I've picked some of the other things that also help mitigate.
Burn! Burn!
Banners. Who uses those? That did it. Timing is bad there. What we got here? Another pustule. Send it. Might take a while. Weapon switch.
Die, unclean!
Relying on that 5th attack there to bring that thing down. You'll notice I was doing like not enough damage to actually kill it until that 5th strike sank in. You know, it's weird. Sometimes those Nurgle pustules are like not a deal at all to bring down, then sometimes they seem to just regenerate unnaturally fast. Oh look, gas spawn. Gas spawn has no suppression.
Recoil, unclean! For the Emperor!
Still 800 damage. We'll be okay. So, I have an Alienware 1303, right? Put that in the comments sometimes. For some reason, this thing seems to thermally throttle all the time. Not sure why. I've undervolted it so the temps are not high enough to actually thermal throttle, and when Intel XT says it is thermally throttling, it's not. Like, the CPU temps aren't high enough to trigger it, and the clocks aren't going down, so I'm not sure what's going on there. So anyway, out of paranoia, I went ahead and bought one of those, one of my friends got me one of those IC thermal graphite pads. I'd used one on his computer to bring some temps down because he had an all-in-one sealed cooler that just wasn't doing its job. And we had spectacular results with a Noctua fan, and I think it was NH14S. Anyway, fantastic results on his side. I think it's like, what, he's getting low 40s at idle, and then mid to high 40s at load. So I mean, like, it's doing great, very stable. All the cores are within a couple degrees of each other. And on this computer, I've noticed that I've got temps that were doing like 20 degrees between the cores, 20 degrees difference. So I applied that today, and now it's been reduced to 0 to 3 degrees. and my temps have also at load and at idle dropped by 20 degrees. So that's a pretty significant difference, and I recommend using that for at least the Alienware 13R3. It's definitely better than stock. Is it better than liquid metal? Probably not, but I don't have to reapply it. I'm done. I'm set, right? So I'm happy with it. I was going to do it with my Razer, but you know, after looking at how the Razer works, where it doesn't actually have a plate over the GPU, and things just seem a little bit more fragile in there, and plus that one's not actually thermally throttling. Go figure. I don't have thermal issues with my Razer Blade at all, but I do with Alienware, which is like twice the size. So anyway, yeah, so that's working great. Looks like we're done with this mission. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this guy cut, shoot, and slay his way through. It's a little bit of a different, more straightforward tactic than you saw with the Tactical Crusader, or even the Psyker, who is still a blast to play, or the Heavy Gunner. So next up, I'll go ahead and run a mission with the Sniper Assassin, so you guys can see what that looks like. I might as well show you the exit/end screen too, so you guys can see what that looks like. Basically, this is where you deal with all your loot, right? When you complete a mission, you can open a chest, basically a little loot box with some rewards, and you also get to see what you've picked up here at the top, any materials you've picked up, usually from chests, and here's that chest I was talking about. So your rank points are basically experience, right? Determine your rank power, or rather your rank, which is 10 in this case. I open this up, I get the following gear. Now, if you gain a rank, you actually get another chest, and that happens after you hit continue here. It tells you how long it took, how many enemies you killed, and etc. So, you know, good mission and overview. And then, of course, here in the hub is where you start to work with your inventory, which is unlike some other games. It's like it's kind of like a MMO type instance type of thing where you can't adjust your settings in the middle of a drop. Anyway, this is Eternal Frost signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll go ahead and post one with the sniper. Until then, Eternal Frost signing out.